I have been fortunate in my motorcycle travels around the United States and Canada to visit a number of historic museum ships. The ships I visited included lake freighters, landing craft, aircraft carriers, battleships, submarines, destroyers, and even a corvette. I enjoy reading and learning about history, and I have found that each museum ship has a fascinating story to tell. While planning my next motorcycle trip, I recognize that the area I live in, the Northeast United States, has many important historical museum ships. So I decided to set out on a journey to visit these ships. And what better way to travel than doing so on a motorcycle? In my case, the motorcycle is a V-Strom 650 V-twin. I hope that you will join me as I ride around the Northeast United States, exploring over a dozen great museum ships. I am Paul Zig, and my motorcycle journey to historic ships begins now.
I am headed west today into New York on Route 6, where I'll cross the Bear Bridge and make my way down into New Jersey. This trip is going to be a trip of ships. My goal is to ride down to New Jersey today, visit a few ships, historic ships around Philadelphia, and then start working my way north up into New England, where there are a whole bunch of other historic museum ships and vessels to see. So it should be a fun ride. This is downtown Brewster, New York. A little town of Peekskill, New York. This is the side of the Bear Mountain Bridge. Gain an elevation to make the bridge. Still on Route 6 and 202 headed west. So it's a great ride going up this mountain. Hudson River is to my left, and there is the bridge peeking through the trees. There is the Great Hudson River. A little bit of a breeze today, but not terrible. Open Great Bridge, slippery when wet. You get the old wiggle woggle on the wheels. This is the town of Milford, New York. Entered the Delaware Water Gap National Recreation Area, and I am on 6/209. I'm going to turn left up here onto 206 headed south. This is the Delaware River. The kayakers down there. I am now on the top of New Jersey, town of Montague, on Route 206, headed south. 10 miles out. I'm getting there. A few spots of sunshine. Still fairly cloudy. Temperature's getting a little bit warmer though. It's almost 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Pretty area. Lots of farmland around here and forestry. This is a little borough of New Hampton, settled in 1710. A historic district here. Just picked up some groceries and I'm now headed finally to my camp. Back at Site 11. Nutshell is how I set up my tent. Okay, so what do we have here? A salad, chef salad, blue cheese dressing, chocolate lava cake, some watermelon, banana, and 2 rolls. One will be for breakfast, one's for dinner. I have that chocolate lava cake with some milk. I'm a milk drinker. And for dinner, some diet iced tea. So that's my dinner for this evening. Flakes, breakfast of champions. It's a great morning here at the state park. I'm going to leave here probably the next half hour or so. Bike's almost ready to go. It's a little after 8 o'clock in the morning. Real quiet night. I think there were only 3 campers out here out of the 40 plus sites overnight, so it was very quiet.
and a little bit of breeze up in the trees, but really nothing down here at ground level. I'm waiting a little bit for traffic around Philadelphia to clear out, so it's not quite so heavy a rush hour.
Okay, I'm all packed up, ready to go. Gotta make sure my charging system is working. I charged my large battery here, which is a jumper battery, and then it serves at night to restore power to some of the different electronic devices I have. And it is in fact charging, so hopefully in a couple hours I'll be fully charged up for another day. Glorious day. So in about 2 hours, staying off the interstate to get down to Philadelphia. I just exited the park. And most of it I think is going to be on this Route 31, which is coming up here in a half mile or so. Route 31, headed south. I'm going to visit New Jersey today. I'm going to camp tonight to the east of Camden at a state park and then stay there 2 nights. So I'll visit Olympia tomorrow and leave my equipment at camp, at least the stuff that I can't lock up, namely my dry bag and some of the other gear. So I'll go into Philadelphia a little more stripped down tomorrow to visit Olympia. Well, this is a little unexpected after those large farm fields. It's a lovely ride this morning. Not terribly fast, but the scenery's been really nice. Nice little towns. Delaware River. Crossing the Benjamin Franklin Bridge. So hopefully it won't take too much longer. This is Camden. Hey, how you doing?
All right. You're here for
Battleship.
Okay.
Am I in the right spot?
Well, you could have got closer.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Where can I go to get closer?
The first street right here.
Yeah.
To the right.
Yeah.
You see the parking lot right there. You make another right. There's a traffic light right there.
Okay.
Go all the way down to the corner of this building right here.
The Freedom Mortgage Pavilion?
Yeah. Go
okay.
all the way down, and on the right you'll see another entrance.
Okay. All right. I appreciate it. Yeah. Save me the walk.
Yeah.
Thanks.
And your bike will be closer.
Okay. Yeah, that's good too. It'll be all right sitting out, won't it?
Huh?
Will it be okay while I'm in the ship?
We have it's just one long street to go in and out on that same street.
Okay.
It's not open like this is.
Okay. Thank you. You have a good one. Thanks. Yeah, there's the battleship. Yeah. All right. Here we go. All right. So I got to find the entrance building here, and there's one of the 16-inch guns sitting out there on the pavement. This is a 40-foot well. People pitch coins down it. Goes all the way down to the
inner hull. This is the exterior of one of the turrets. Crew members that have signed over the years on their visits.
Soap does tear easily though, so if you order the torn bag, you're taking the girl from the order bag.
Mess area. Dental area. Junior officer stateroom. This is the chief of staff stateroom. Supposed to be Halsey, I think, sitting there to the right. Look at the thickness of the armor plating. This is the inside of a fire control station for one of the 16-inch guns. This is the phalanx close in weapon support. Listed barber shop. Dining for the chief petty officers. She is one big ship. This is inside the turret of the 16-inch gun. Chapel. Quad 40 millimeter. That's a 5-inch gun. That's my trip to Battleship New Jersey. Heading out now to my campground. Bike, ready to take me to my campsite.
It's about 5:45 in the evening. It's quite a slog getting down to this campsite, or over to this campsite. I'm east of Philadelphia, and it took me probably an hour and a half. I was hoping it would only take about an hour, so everything today's taken a lot longer riding, and the riding hasn't been particularly good, although it's very pleasant right here. But I didn't bother recording all the stop and go and traffic. Not anything to look at. So I picked up some groceries, and hopefully my campsite's here in a few minutes, 3.5 miles away. Welcome to Wharton State Forest. So much for that being the rest of my day. Turns out that the location of the headquarters that they gave me is nowhere near where the actual campground is. So I'm back on the road. I've got another 13 miles to go. The New Jersey website for their campgrounds is not very good. The headquarters office was closed, so they couldn't offer any assistance either. The only thing that they did have was a large map of the different campgrounds in the area. There's like nobody here. There's no signs for the campground, so I have not a clue. This looks like it's a beach area. Alright, back on the bike. It's got to be somewhere here. So fortunately I have a cell phone signal, mobile phone signal, and it's suggesting that the campground is yet 3 minutes up the road, another mile and a half. Absolutely no signs out on the road for the campground, if it is indeed back here, which is a little hard to believe. And it's a fairly large campground too. One tiny little sign. Jeez. It's not even out on the main road. Alright, here we go. That seems like it's it. So I made it site 42. Not many people here. Alright, so for dinner we have spicy shrimp roll, brown rice, a little mangled from motorcycle ride, but I'm starved, so I'll have to do some cut fruit, banana, and in that bag is a chocolate covered donut, some milk and Dr. Pepper. So that will be my evening's meal, and I've got some stuff for breakfast. Looking forward to eating. So that was kind of a long day. Turned out to be quite a bit of city riding, which I don't really care for. The ship was great. Lots of things to see, lots of levels to go around, so that was really nice. It's actually a little humid tonight. I thought it was going to be cooler based on the ride, but turned out to be, at least right now, fairly humid. So hopefully it cools down a little bit more this evening. I do have a sweatshirt on and try to keep the mosquitoes away. I think I'm ready for the sun to set and to settle in for the evening.